For many fans, the central issue with the lawsuit is that it seems irrelevant to their connection with the music itself. Fans care about the entertainment value of rap beefs, not the behind-the-scenes negotiations of artist contracts. In their view, Drake losing out on hundreds of millions in contract talks has no bearing on their enjoyment of his or Kendrick Lamar's music. They remain uninterested in the financial squabbles of wealthy artists, and instead focus on the competitive element of lyrical battles. As the case progresses, many have begun to question whether Drake is genuinely trying to hold UMG accountable, or merely attempting to silence criticism stemming from his battle with Kendrick Lamar. Some observers have expressed that if Drake had chosen to sue Kendrick Lamar directly, it would have made more sense given the personal nature of his grievances. However, by targeting UMG instead, Drake appears to be conflating personal and professional conflicts in a way that confuses the core issue. Supporters of diss tracks argue that allowing lawsuits over lyrics would permanently damage the culture of rap battles. Diss tracks have always thrived on creative insults, exaggerated threats, and shocking lines. Historically, these elements have been viewed as an accepted part of the genre, rather than literal statements meant to be litigated in court. Critics of the lawsuit argue that by focusing on defamation, Drake risks diluting the essence of competitive rap and possibly deterring artists from engaging in lyrical feuds out of fear of legal retaliation. There is also a strong belief among some that the only genuinely interesting aspect of this lawsuit lies in the accusations of collusion and industry manipulation. If Drake can provide evidence that UMG engaged in unethical behavior by coordinating with Spotify, iHeartMedia, or other platforms to artificially boost Kendrick Lamar's diss tracks, it could potentially expose a dark side of the music business that fans have long suspected but rarely seen proven in court. Such revelations would extend beyond Drake's personal grievances and have far-reaching implications for all artists under major labels. Academics argues that if Drake wants to regain the public's trust and earn fan support, he needs to refocus the lawsuit on uncovering the alleged conspiracies involving UMG's business practices, rather than obsessing over personal attacks from Kendrick Lamar. Academics suggest that the public might be willing to accept changes in the rap battle landscape if it is revealed as a byproduct of exposing corrupt industry practices. However, if the lawsuit remains centered solely on defamation and personal grievances, many fans will likely dismiss it as an ego-driven campaign. Another key issue is the lack of transparency from Drake himself throughout this process. Drake has been largely silent since filing the lawsuit, with most of the information coming through third parties or legal documents. This silence has frustrated some supporters, who feel they are left to speculate on the case's merits based on limited information. Academics warns that Drake's reluctance to address these concerns publicly could backfire, leading even his staunchest supporters to turn against him. In the meantime, the lawsuit continues to unfold, with each new development generating fresh debate and fueling ongoing speculation about its eventual resolution. Both supporters and critics of Drake are watching closely, knowing that the outcome of this case could have ripple effects that extend far beyond the immediate parties involved.